Hello and welcome to Command Junior Videos. It's me, Command Junior here, and I'm back to review Grand Theft Auto Grand Theft Auto 4. Sorry, mistake I made there. On the PC. So it's been a while since I've been doing videos, but I've decided to just go ahead and make new videos. So the first thing I've got to say about this game is it is awesome. Now this is the remake review. So it's the PC version though. Now, how does the PC version compare to the PlayStation 3 version? Now, there's not a whole lot of big difference between the game, and it's basically both versions are great. Probably the main thing that differs between them is probably the customization and multiplayer modes. The multiplayer modes in the PS3 and Xbox are alright, but compared to the PC, they're shitter. Because the PC version has the best graphics, it has the best thingy, and you can best multiplayer, and best customization, and also you can add mods to it. Now I've already trampled along that by putting a mod called Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 4 San Andreas, using the raid system. So GTA 4 is a great game, and it's been out for a while now, but you guys probably already know that. But I think it's been out since 2008 now. But you may be wondering why I've decided to go ahead and basically jump to the conclusion of what this game is all about. Now there's been, oh god, I don't even know how many. Well, it started off with Grand Theft Auto, then Grand Theft Auto 2, then Grand Theft Auto London, then Grand Theft Auto 3, then Grand Theft Auto Vice City, then Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and then Grand Theft Auto 4. And the reason I decided to review this is because they are making a new game. GTA 5 is coming out this year, apparently. It's going to be great. Now the game is basically an open world game, as you all guys know. You're on foot as a character, but you can also get vehicles. You can swim, you can climb obstacles, jump, run, all that sort of stuff. Now, most of you guys will know that already because you've all played the game. I mean, there isn't a single person in this whole damn world that has not played Grand Theft Auto, and if they haven't yet, you guys suck balls. That's right, you suck balls. Now, the game came out for the PlayStation and Xbox 360 on the 29th of April 2008. So that is a while ago. And for the PC, it came out in most countries. It came out on the 2nd of December 2008, which is slightly further away, but it was good. Now the vehicles in the game, there's a whole selection you can get, from taxis to like hundreds of stuff. You get taxis, helicopters, boats. The Turismo makes a return. There's just so many awesome vehicles in the game. I mean, also, thank you, Rockstar Games. They've actually used New York as the city, but it is basically Liberty City, they call it. Obviously, that's probably for copyright reasons or some sort of shit like that. Which, to be honest, copyright can suck balls as well, because it is shit. But anyway, as I was saying, so there's hundreds of characters. You play as Nico, and basically you just arrived from being in Russia, and you're now going to see Roman, who's the cousin in the game. His big mansion and all that. However, you find out that he lives in a shitty apartment and all that, which later on does get destroyed by arson attacks by Dimity's men, whatever his name fucking was, can't even remember. there's hundreds of characters in the game. It's a lot. It's a lot of fun. It really is. It's a great game. I love the game so much. I like the touch where they added New York in it because New York's just such a big city and it's well known. It's really great to just see the landmarks. It does actually have all the landmarks in it. It's got the Statue of Liberty in it, and it's also got. Personally, I've never been to New York, but I know that it's got the Statue of Liberty and the Empire State Building in it. The rest of the buildings are probably all in it as well. All the landmarks are in it, so it's pretty good. I do like the fact that they've done that because I love New York. I've never been to it personally, but it's great. Also, I think a great thing is in the final, which I will not try and not give too much away if you guys haven't completed it, and if you haven't completed it, then fuck you. Basically, the final, there's two. I think there's two storylines at the end. One of them involves basically someone is killed to you. In fact, both of them are someone's killed close to you at the end, and you go back for revenge. So yeah, that's basically all I'm going to say about that. But it is a great game. I may as well spoil one thing because you'll see it anyway. At the ending, who is it again? Roman does get married. He does get married at the end to some fit woman who I cannot remember her name either. But the game is full of dealers. It's got hundreds of side missions. The missions are absolutely awesome in the game. I think I said missions 3 times. Four now. Oh. But anyway, the city is great. It's based in the modern time, which most games of Grand Theft Auto aren't. They're usually based in the 90s, 80s, or some sort of time like that. The only games that have really been based in it actually are, funny enough, Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 1, and Grand Theft Auto 2. Yeah, so basically all the actual games, the ones without the actual name to it. Now, basically, the graphics are another thing. The graphics in the game are amazing. They're just, wow, mind-blowingly good for the time. Just because the fact is that in most, we were all waiting for the next generation version of Grand Theft Auto, and when we heard about it, everyone was jumping out the streets like, yes, we're actually going to play a next generation version of Grand Theft Auto, and fuck me, they did not disappoint. The game is amazing. It's got so much to it. It really is. You know, Rockstar deserve a great. They should be flipping living the high life because the game is really is just one of the most amazing games I've ever played. I've never ever been as mind blowing off a game. There's only been 3 games I've been blown by. 1, Time Spurs, Future Perfect. 2, Crisis. And 3, Grand Theft Auto 4. These games are just absolutely mind blowing. I mean, there's so much you can do. There's a huge, absolutely massive variety of stuff you can do. It is just such a great game. It is really is a really good game, and it does I definitely 100% recommend it to everyone. This game gets a 10 out of 10. It is an absolutely amazing game. I love the game. I will always be a fan of Grand Theft Auto. Bring on Grand Theft Auto 5 because that game is going to pretty much own every other game out of the market, I believe. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto since Grand Theft Auto Vice City came out. Or in fact, Grand Theft Auto 3 even, actually, that was the one I played. Grand Theft Auto 3 was one of the first ones I played. I did play Grand Theft Auto 1 though, but back then I didn't really pay much attention because I thought the game was shit. But now it's awesome. Play it, play it, play it. That's all I have to say. And until next time, guys, catch yous.